Hey, yo, what's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. I am O'Neal, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, the notification bells. In this video, I'm installing the SSD drive on the internal compartment of the MPC. Now, this includes the MPC Live, MPC Live 2, MPC Key 37, MPC Key 61, MPC X, and also the MPC X Special Edition. All these have internal storage compartments. So what I have is a SSD drive. It's a SanDisk drive. It's 1 terabyte. So I'm gonna install this for more internal storage. So what I use this for is basically for your expansion packs, your samples, anything like that, your drum kits that you will have on this drive, so it wouldn't bog down the actual internal storage for the programs and all that that's automatically already on the MPC. So this drive is 1 terabyte, which it should hold quite a bit of expansion packs and anything like that that you would add on and bring into to where you actually can expand your storage capabilities. So what you have on this MPC, you will flip it over, and on the back you will see 4 screws on the compartment. Now you take those screws off and you remove the plate. And after you remove the plate, you would see the port for it. And you have 4 screws on the plate. You have to remove the port in which you will install or connect to your SSD drive. Now upon putting the port in, and like I said, this here, it only can go one way. It's only going to fit one way. There's no way that you can incorrectly, it won't attach, put it like that, if you have it incorrectly. So don't try to force it. Make sure that it's actually lined up in a way to where it's correctly, because you definitely don't want to break it. So once you line it up, you push it and you will hear it click. That means that you actually have it connected, completely connected. So like I said, there's 4 screws that comes with the MPC. They have 4 screws, and those 4 screws, you can utilize them. It's probably best that you do. Some people don't use it like this, but I decided to use the 4 screws. You would take the 4 screws and you would attach the SSD drive to the plate. So they are very small screws, very small. So you have to be careful. Don't drop them, especially inside the MPC. You might not never get them out. If you drop it in the back of the compartment, you might be fighting to get them screws out of there. So be careful with these screws. They're very small. So what you would do, you would put the SSD drive, you would line it up with the plate. And when you line it up with the plate, just go ahead and screw them in. You don't have to screw them too tight because, like I said, they're very small. So it's not much thread on them. So you definitely don't want to damage them. So the reason why I chose to attach it, to utilize these screws to attach it to the plate, because it make it easier to remove it. Once you pick the plate up, the drive come out with it. If you don't use the screws, then the SSD drive would just sit. You just sit it inside that compartment, and when you remove the plate, you have to, pull and use your fingernails to take the SSD drive out. So these screws, they definitely come in handy. I mean, they're there for a reason, so you might as well use them. And they're very small, so if you don't use them, chances are you might misplace them for sure. But you take the screws, you screw them to the plate. Once you have all 4 screws kind of firmly tightened, but not over tighten them. Once you've done that, make sure that you have the cables. Make sure that they're inside the compartment before you attach the plate. So you will attach the plate back. It's only one way, correct way to put it in there. You put the plate back in the position in which you took it out. Just making sure that, everything is out the way of it and everything is properly connected and attached. So once you connect the plate, put the plate back, it will fit right back in the spot. That's how you would know that it's in there correctly. Because like I said, there you cannot do it in an incorrect way because it's only going to go in one way. So you attach the 4 screws back to the MPC. And this goes for, once again, the internal expanded storage compartment that they have on the MPC Live, the MPC Live 2, the MPC Key 61, the MPC Key 37, the MPC X Special Edition. All those, probably a couple of more, but those for sure have an internal storage compartment on the bottom of the machine, on the bottom of the equipment. So once you have it in place, now you have to format the drive also. So when you connect the drive, you have to go, now when you turn the unit on and you go to browser and you go to places, and if you don't see your drive, if you don't see that drive in which you just installed showing, you have to go to controller mode. And you have to have your MPC connected via the USB to your computer in order to format the drive. If you don't see the drive still, you have to go to your device manager or wherever your hardware devices are. Go there, locate that. You have to format it. Once you format it, then you will start to see your drive. But I appreciate you all for watching. Appreciate it.